Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I have Mr. Javed Ali Khan, who is the country manager for UN Habitat. It is a privilege taking this interview with him. Assalamu alaikum sir, how are you?
Walaikum assalam. I am fine, thank you very much, yes.
Thank you so much for your time. So Pakistan's cities are expanding rapidly, yet they remain highly vulnerable to floods, heat waves and other climate impacts. How is UN Habitat supporting local governments to integrate climate resilience into urban planning and housing policy?
Okay, thank you very much. We have launched a low carbon urban development program and it is implemented in Karachi as well as Peshawar and Haripur and Quetta. So we are working widely to address this program, and our main aim is to reduce the carbon emission so that the heat waves, the impact of heat waves, urban forestry, urban plantation, these are the measures that we are taking to address the impact of climate change disasters. Yes.
Absolutely, and I think this year we've learned that climate change is not going to stop anytime soon, and Pakistan will actually face repercussions of climate change every year if we don't take the proper measures and proper measures to counter it. So with rising population pressures and economic constraints, access to safe and affordable housing remains a major challenge, especially in countries like Pakistan. What innovative approaches is UN Habitat introducing to promote sustainable, low-cost housing for vulnerable and low-income groups?
Yeah, actually, this was a serious matter that we encountered in 2022 floods. That 1.2 million population got dislocated, and the rehabilitation and resettlement program for 1.2 million housing is already on implementation. So UN Habitat carefully thought of the challenge, and then we came up with the idea of climate resilient settlement planning, because we were not yet addressing the disaster from the perspective of the entire settlements or the vulnerable settlements or the vulnerable cities. So all these measures need to be really put in place to protect whatever we have, even the houses and the infrastructure or whatsoever, because it's a huge investment. So until and unless we expand the scope of our intervention to the city-wide scale or to the village-wide scale or to the community-wide scale, we are not going to really go anywhere. So that was the measure that we have introduced, and now it is picked up and it is spreading out in most of the vulnerable cities and the settlements.
Absolutely, and I think this measure comes under adaptation, and we need to focus on adaptation now because Pakistan especially needs to focus on adaptation. We need to take preemptive measures before the disaster strikes us. So just to wrap this up, I wanted to ask you that cities, play a major role in achieving climate goals, yet many local governments lack the capacity and resources to act. What policy or institutional reforms do you believe are needed to make urban governance more responsive and climate smart, especially in Pakistan?
Yeah, actually, that the cities are called engine of growth and development. But if the engine itself is defective, then how would it deliver those objectives? So we are trying to assess the challenges that each cities have and then to develop plans and programs to overcome those challenges. And that is the only way that we are engaged in so many cities that I just mentioned to you. And that is the way we must go and move forward.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much.